Hey guys, Grant Jarvis here, part of your Crappie Monster Pro staff team down here in Mississippi today. And as you can tell, it's not the best of conditions. It's about 55. It's raining, but hopefully this rain's gonna stop here soon. I got me and Dad here. We're fixing to put the boat in and see what we can do on some of these Mississippi slabs in shallow water. Stay tuned. If you haven't yet, subscribe and like to Crappie Monster. You get a lot of information from this channel and you won't regret it. But we'll see you here in a couple hours, see what we got.
Here we are on Sardis Lake, December 3rd. First fish of the morning. Awful foggy. There we go.
It took some work, but you gotta put that sun gun right on their head. With that, 12.5 inch Sardis fish, 4.4 foot of water. Oh. Lightning like a tarpon. Another 12-inch fish. Woo. What we got? It's tough go in an aluminum boat, guys, and that's what most of y'all probably have. But we're trying to show that you don't got to have a $100,000 rig to get out here and catch some crappie. Now we do have live scope, and we got a 12-inch screen, but you don't even have to have that. We're fishing 4.9 foot of water, 1st of December. Stuff you usually don't do, but you go and ask the guys with live scope if you're out there spotting or something. You know, just don't ask them the spot, but ask them what depth they're holding. Ask them what depth. But I can tell you, in Mississippi, in muddy water, in this kind of conditions, if you're spider rigging, I'd put 4 of your baits right under the water and 4 of your baits right on the bottom. And I'm gonna say you're gonna catch more fish, but it's a good little fish. Guys, I'm gonna show you how I'm rigging today. I got Crappie Monster upcut, purple chartreuse. That's a glow chartreuse, if you're wondering. Now a lot of people rig it up where that body's gonna lay flat. I'm gonna rig it up because they seem to be wanting a smaller profile. I want that tail turned sideways. So just run it through the body. And I try and come out right on that tail. Put that in there. That way, instead of a fish looking at it when he looks up like that, he looks at it, it's going to be like that. And it just gives a smaller profile, and that seems to be what they want. That there looks better. It does. hold it on their head, they are eating. Guys, this is what Sardis Lake can produce during the winter. And any lake in Mississippi and any lake in your part of the country. Today we targeted 5 and 6 foot of water or less. Water temperature was, I'll look at it right now, 49.55 degrees. And that's pretty much what it stayed all day long. It rained all morning. We got here and it finally started clearing off this afternoon. And we finally started catching some fish. I don't know if it was the fish or if it was us under the conditions, but one of them wasn't working just right. But we finally stuck with it and caught some fish and had a good time. Crappie monster uppercut, purple and chartreuse, the joker color is what it's called. We used hair jigs quite a bit today, but you had to hold it on their head, and that's the toughest part. When they're not chasing any at all, and that rod's got to be still and that bait's got to be still, it gets tough. But if you have patience and you got the time, get out there and don't rule out shallow water during the winter. There's always fish shallow somewhere, and it can produce